Welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. This season, we are going to play Force and Destiny, a Star Wars RPG by Fantasy Flight Games. This is the podcast you are looking for.
Well, the fans have asked for it. The people have asked for it. We've asked for it. The gods themselves has asked for this. Wesley, you have finally watched at least all of the original trilogy.
No, I haven't.
No?
We haven't seen 6, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did watch 1 and 2, though.
4 and 5, and 1 and 2.
Yep.
Thoughts?
We're going
Yes.
through the machete order. If anyone out there knows what that is, you start with 4 and 5 so that you get the big Darth Vader reveal, and then you jump back, watch the prequel trilogy so you see all of his backstory, and then episode 6 to get the resolution.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to ask is, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, what'd you
pretty
think
cool.
of 2? Attack of the Clones is my favorite.
I like Attack
so.
of the Clones. It was really, really cool. I really like the... Oh, God, I'm going to butcher every name. Was it Yoda and Dooku? Can I say that?
Yeah.
It's spoiler warnings, but if you're listening to this podcast, I imagine you've seen it. But and it's also been like decades. But so really, I take back my warning. But yeah, the Yoda versus Dooku fight was nuts in like a really good way. I really liked dude. I like all the dialogue between like Anakin and Obi. I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
Anakin's a little cringe, but aren't we all? Yeah, I liked him a lot so far.
I don't know for that cringe, but
I'm pretty cringe.
We were discussing it earlier, and I figured out why I love that movie. It's because there's so many origin stories in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the real Anakin origin story, because episode 1 doesn't really count. And it is like Boba Fett's origin story, and it's all of the clones' origin story, and it's all that backstory to the Clone Wars themselves. Like, I just love myself a good backstory.
I feel that, man. I concur. Really switching gears really quick. When you were giving it that like big like preface of like everyone's been asking for it and we finally got, I really thought you were gonna say the nacho. The nacho? No, the nacho from Kim Possible. Ron Stopper will love to eat it. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, but like
The nacho
why
taco?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, yeah.
It's a nacho.
Why is that what I thought of?
Yeah, why is
Because I wanted that for years. Like, it looks really good. bro.
there's a recipe for it
Yeah, but it's
with like Christy Carlson Romano,
who's that?
the
Is that Ron
voice
Stoppable?
of Kim Possible, and then the guy who voices Ron Stoppable on YouTube. They made a like collab video
Wait, really?
where they make a nacho.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. And speaking of
I-
Kim Possible, that brings us to today's sponsor, Words.
It's a great
Nice.
transition.
Oh, man.
So if you use Words, pay us.
All right. So last episode, we arrived on Trandosha and met Wahid Visser. Who wants to give our recap this time around?
Has to be Master Phone.
Why does it,
It does, I
have
concur.
to be me?
Well, because I feel like this is a great segue into your ultimate decision.
True.
Mm.
And there ain't no printer. That's straight facts.
Oh,
I'm leaving this
man.
planet. Please. I can't. You know what? You get to read.
No. Don't put this on me, bro. Don't try to redirect.
We should just have a page on the website that's just like random ass quotes.
Dumb quotes.
Yeah.
I guess they're not always dumb. Witty quotes. Well, they're not always witty either.
I mean, some
Quotes.
quotes, words.
Which brings us...
Okay, so yeah, I'll recap, I guess. So we finally got to Trandosha, and from there we took our bandit prisoner
The Prince?
thing. I guess, yeah, like technically the prince of president's son of Trandosha. None of that was English, but you get it. You listened to the last episode. So we take him to his mom in the president's house, and we really sucked it up because we didn't look for cameras. And so when we were talking about our motives and what had happened, she was just chilling, watching us in another room. And she was like, wow, you guys are a bunch of liars and my son's a thief. And she cut his hands off. And then we were like, ooh, okay, well, we're still going to protect you anyway. See you tomorrow. And we went back to the ship. From there, we discussed how we had 2 more candidates to go talk to because we're supposed to protect all 3. And we left off the session with discussing whether we were going to split up and talk to each of those 2 at the same time, or if we were going to go together as a group, like all 4 of us. Totally forgot. We also fought a thing for the first time.
A Nexu.
A Nexu, yeah. And it kind of kicked our butts, and then it ran away, and now it's injured somewhere in the forest. I'm really sad about it. Me and Master Fawn, but mainly me. The end.
Where are you guys sitting wound threshold wise?
We healed up a lot. I
did.
healed back to full.
Is everyone back to full?
Yeah, I've been at full. I don't
Yeah.
get in fights.
Okay.
No,
The stim pack and
Yeah. Master Fawn's healing.
Master
Okay.
Fawn's help. Yes.
Good. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm missing 2, but I might.
Okay.
Did you heal 1 overnight?
I'm missing 1.
Perfect.
Wait, we haven't had an overnight yet.
Yeah.
I guess we haven't.
Yeah.
So I'm at 2.
Timeline wise,
-2.
you guys arrived at the starport in the morning and went to talk to Wahid Visser like in the mid-morning time, and it's right about noon now.
I lied. I'm missing 1.
Okay. Sounds good.
So are we still just heading back to the ship? Or?
No, we are on the ship.
We had just got back, I think.
Okay.
We were
Yeah.
like heading back. We had like a conversation on the way back, and then she was like, "Go to your rooms." And we were like, "Okay." But on the way, we were like, "Dab me up, dab me up."
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks for that recap. Let's figure out our destiny points today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Destiny points.
We roll.
So,
the first die, right?
Damien,
It's not even Star Wars. My bad.
you are a light side paragon now, aren't you?
I'm a super good boy. The goodest boy.
The goodest boy.
I can't.
So, with a morality over 90, you get 2 free light side points
You're welcome.
Thanks, King.
for the team to use. And if everyone else will roll, let's see
Swag.
where we're at.
You're probably gonna roll 2 dark side.
All right, Damien, what'd you get?
1 dark side, just like
One
always.
dark side. Perfect. Thank you. Misty.
Say it.
I got 1 dark side.
All right.
It's not that bad, but I'm
not too bad.
pissed.
I got 2 light side.
2 light side.
3 in
Okay.
a row.
Yeah. Not 3 for
Jesus.
3, but 3. Yeah, I got 3 in a row.
And then Stevie,
1 dark side.
Maybe I'm the goodest boy.
dark side.
Maybe.
All right, that's a pretty even split.
the most.
A little bit more light side than dark side, but
But the darkness is always there.
it's always there. All right. So, you all have returned to the ship, and Master Fawn has begun her meditation, trying to ask the Force what they should do as their next step. In this trance, in this state, you are thinking about your current Padawans, and you are remembering your past Padawan, Elio. He has finished his trials, and he is standing before the council, about to receive his first assignment. All right, roll a discipline check against 2 purple dice.
Wow. A big fat nothing.
Yeah, that's a complete wash.
Complete wash.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But what you could do is you could use one of our light side destiny points to make it a big fat success.
I don't know if this is that.
I just want to
important,
remind you, you
to
got
be
the
honest.
options.
Yeah. First roll of the day.
No.
All right. Sounds good. So it was a wash. The council is assigning him. They're saying, Padawan Elio, there's a whole row of aliens of different species, but Grandmaster Kron is the one giving him his assignment, saying, Elio, you will be going to Tatooine We've got a cartel problem there. It is very hard for our trade routes to pass through that system, and we need you to infiltrate the huts. And he turns and says, yes, master. And then turns to you, expecting you to come with him. But you have already been given other orders. So, as he leaves, you scan across the council and you see your old master, Shor Attic, the Wookiee. And he seems to grow in your vision and then turns his lightsaber on, and it is red, and it slices across the council chambers, and you awaken from your vision.
Wow, I'm sad. Okay, I'll get up and. Geez, sorry, just a second.
No, it's a lot. Take a second if you need it. We got editors for a reason.
So during this time, Kyrus, being on the ship, is going to use his foresee power.
Okay.
And what he actually would like to do is, well, I mean, we'll roll and then see what I can do with it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. 2 light side points.
Okay.
So,
What does that give you as far as the force tree says?
So, I can spend 1 to gain a vague hint on the events to come up to a day in my personal future.
Okay.
However, I just got magnitude.
Okay.
So I can spend the other 1 to increase the targets affected equal to the magnitude upgrades purchased, which in this case is only 1. So what I'm
Okay.
going to do is I'm going to look at my personal future and Daisy's personal future.
Okay. Now, this works really well because your futures are tied over the next day. You see you and Daisy walking through the streets, seemingly without your other companions. And then your vision flickers a little bit, and you see people running and yelling, and that is where your vision ends.
During that time when I see people running and everything,
Yes.
am I able to discern like a time of day?
Ooh, it
don't
is
know if-
hot. It is definitely not nighttime.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that like would be more of the like having to pick specifics kind of a thing, but
We'll count it.
okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Is anybody else gonna do anything?
I'm not doing anything. I'm going to bed.
I'm just reading in my
Well,
room.
I'm training,
afternoon.
and then I'm going. Wait, I'm training, and then I'm going
Getting
to bed.
stronger. Yeah, I think I would just be reading in my room, I think.
Okay.
Okay. After processing a little bit, Master Fawn is going to stand up and go over to Signette's room, which, if I am not mistaken, is just across the hall. And I'm going to knock on the door.
1 second. And then I'm going to slither on over to the door, and I keep saying slither, and open it.
Gather the others, and we will meet in the hall.
Okay. And then I'm going to run to Kyrus's room first.
Yes.
We're meeting Master Fawn in the hall.
I will be there shortly.
And then Daisy's room.
Yeah.
We're going to go meet Master Fawn in the hall.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go to the hall. Meet Master Fawn.
I've molded over, and I believe the best course of action will be to follow the plan that Kyrus created. We will split into 2 groups. I expect, Kyrus, that you will take charge of going to the what are their names again?
There is Thani Algrask and Bay Reget.
Yeah, I expect that you will go to Bay Riget
Yes.
and his entourage and help him understand the situation that we are under here and provide some sort of expectation for our services in the upcoming days. Daisy, you are to go with Kyrus. He will be in charge of keeping you safe as well. But work together, and while he is likely to do a lot of the talking, I need you to be vigilant and make sure that you guys are safe.
Okay, I will, Master Fawn.
Sounds good.
Understood, Master. I would like to say that we will be stopping by the market to pick up communicators.
Yes, that's a great idea. Please do so. You can run along, and I'll give him like, I don't know. Do communicators use like a frequency? I would assume that that's something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like give you the way to get to my little hollow.
Okay.
Hollow boy.
Yeah.
All right. Damien, do you have any ranks in leadership?
I do.
Okay. How many?
1.
Okay.
But my presence is 4, so it's...
Okay. So we're going to take 1 purple die off. So roll 4 purple die versus your discipline to see if this goes to your head being put in a leadership role over one of your peers.
Ooh. Let's see, so discipline is will. I've got 3 will and 1 rank in discipline. Okay, so not good. Not good.
No.
Oh no, not.
I'm looking
not
at
good.
it. It's not
How
good.
it
you
really
guys.
goes to his head.
His head is
Yeah.
huge.
Ooh. So that's 3 failures and 2 advantage.
3 failures, 2 advantage. Okay, so it does go to your head, but it doesn't seem like Daisy's gonna fight back too much, unless you want to. Like, with those 2 advantage, you are persuasive, even though it is going to your head.
Okay. Yeah, I just see it just being like, now come along, Daisy.
All right. So, you 2 leave and are now off screen.
As they're leaving, I do want to call out to Kaiser.
Yes.
And just say, make sure you grab a communicator for me.
Understood.
Okay, bye.
All right. Wesley and Misty, Master Fawn and Signette, you are making your way deeper into the city. The hustle is getting louder as the sun rises to almost midday. There are high ornamental fences surrounding the politician's high rise. You're at the Thoniel Grask's home. And across the street is a vendor selling bantha milkshakes.
This is
Yeah, that is what the map
Okay.
is showing right now. So
cool.
for our listeners, they are on a street. On one side, there is a vendor selling those bantha milkshakes. And then there is a large political landscape, which we'll get into more as they enter into those gates.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a villa.
Yes. Yeah. Great description.
We should get a milkshake.
I knew. I don't even have the sea power.
Did I hear milkshakes? Protocol droid walks over to the 2 of you. Here are our flavors. They are 3 credits apiece.
I can spot you, Master Fawn, if you're low on credits.
I don't need to be spotted.
I just wanted to offer.
I hand the droid 3 credits.
Okay.
Me too.
No. I'm buying you one. Let me be nice.
I just thought, I didn't realize you didn't want one.
No,
There's
I
only one.
don't.
Okay.
I don't want one.
She's
then-
actually dairy free.
What?
Was it is a lactose issue?
Yeah. Humans, I'm not even a human. Togrutas are now lactose intolerant.
baby.
It's canon.
They hate
Okay.
milk.
All right.
What? This is the droid. What flavors do you have?
Well, you see, the chocolate is very good.
What other flavors do you have? I can't even in character.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
So we have blue milk, we have green milk, and we have yellow milk.
I'll try the green milk.
All right, let me go get that for you.
It's just chocolate. Can you?
Just
all
green
just
chocolate.
different colored
That is the
chocolates?
yuckiest thing I've ever heard.
And he goes back into the building for a second and then brings out the largest milkshake you've ever seen. This is going to take you like at least 5-10 minutes to
Oh, wow.
get through. Like it is honking. All right.
Honkin'.
And the blue milkshake has a kind of tropical taste. Did you say blue or green?
I said green.
You said green? Okay. Has kind of a tropical taste to it, but with some like hints of mint in there.
That's not bad. I like this. Thank you.
It's just, he's like, oh, what flavors do you have? We have chocolate.
And then
And
blue,
then-
green, yellow.
Colors.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any Star Wars
Do you never
fruits.
taste green?
I did not think
Wow,
this
you're
through
right.
when I
This
wrote
does
this.
taste
I mean, he put you on the spot, so it was... But it was just funny to me.
All right. The guard across the street is kind of quizzically watching the two of you and sees you finish your milkshake.
Now, will you stop complaining about not getting food?
I will,
Thank you.
for now. Until dinner.
Very well.
You're such an anime protagonist.
I eat every day. What do you, this milkshake? It's not gonna hold me over for a week. What do you mean? I'm
I
a
know,
grown
it's like
girl.
the size of your whole body. Like, maybe it would.
Maybe it would. We'll see.
Now, are you ready to go?
Yes, Master Font.
Okay. We're gonna, like, walk up to the gate so
All
that
right.
we can go talk to... This is Thani.
Yes.
Algrask?
Algrask.
Okay.
Yes.
Who was not the working man?
No,
he's
he
the
is,
one that...
The
For
purple
the
girl.
Republic.
Yeah, he's the Republic's
Yeah.
politician. So, the guard sees the lightsabers on your belts. What are you wearing? Is it hidden? Is it open?
I think mine would be open. I don't have robes. I just have heavy clothes.
Okay.
Mine would be hidden.
Yours is more hidden.
Yeah, because I got my cool Jedi robe that I can throw down when I'm ready to fight.
When you're ready to throw down, you
Yeah.
know?
So the guard sees the two of you and says, oh, Jedi, we were expecting you. He opens up the gate and says, we are the Republic. And then starts walking you inside. He says, they're in the middle of the ceremony. Please keep your voices to a whisper until it's over. And he guides you up to this second floor area where you can view down into the courtyard. All right. Were you about to ask something?
Yeah, I was going to ask what ceremony, but then you said we're going to watch it. So I
Well,
just
you-
decided not to.
You can ask him if you want to.
What ceremony? What ceremony is taking place? I wasn't aware of such things.
So it is the Shikoyagu for High Chieftain Algrask's son, Welid Algrask. Are you familiar with the Shikoyagu?
Not quite. Would you mind elaborating for me?
Yes. As you are looking down, you see a younger Trandoshan bowing at the scorekeeper's statue. They have a similar statue. It's a little bit smaller, not as nicely kept as the one you just saw in Wahid Visser's house. But he is bowing before it, and he is surrounded by mostly Trandoshans, but a few other species as well. The guard then expounds. he says, the Shikoyagu signifies the person's rebirth and transition at the midpoint of their life. It involves contemplation, fasting, and requires the person to constantly hunt throughout it. While you are looking down, Welid peels a large scale off of his chest. He is knelt down, shirtless, in front of this statue. And he holds up the scale, and the group around him chants, blood of the prey, scale of the hunter. He dips his scale into the blood of a cat-like carcass, a large cat, like a lion, tiger looking animal, holds it up, and then consumes it. Everyone gets up from their kind of ceremonial postures and starts congratulating him, starts walking around and, oh, yeah, welcome, like, oh, we're so proud of you, and are all giving him, handshakes and stuff. And a large, boisterous Trandoshan that you recognize from your briefing with the Grand Master looks up at the second floor and says, Jedi, I hoped you would be here for the whole ceremony, but at least you haven't missed the feast. And he claps his hands. The droids start bringing out just tables and tables of food and drink, and he motions for the two of you to sit down near him and his son. His son gets a robe put around him, and he has obviously been out in the elements for a few days, going through this ritual. He says, come, let us bask in the sun, and motions for you to sit.
I sit.
All right. Well, I heard that there would be 4 of you. I set table for them as well. Are they coming later?
My apologies for not being able to let you know ahead of time. We do have 4 of us here. However, we have some unfortunate business to be taken care of with all of the threats and rumors of threats against the 3 of you candidates.
Yes. I'm very happy to have you Jedi accompanying me on the hunt.
Yes, and we are excited to be able to provide our services. However, we did have to warn the other candidates as well. We did talk to the current president, and then my other
Oh,
two...
yeah. How is the old hag doing?
She's probably just as you remember her.
Yeah,
And
mean as ever.
it was definitely an experience being inside her home. It's quite lovely, and we were able to see a great view of your planet. And as this is my first time being here, I did appreciate that. Our other 2 Padawans are off speaking to Bay.
Yes, the Workers' Party.
Yes, to ensure that he is also cognizant of the threats and will be prepared for the hunt.
Well, yes, he put his team together weeks ago. I'm kind of at a disadvantage with you guys just showing up today, but I am very excited for us to go out and hunt together.
I'm sorry. I must be misunderstanding. I believed we were here to provide security, not to be hunting with you.
Well, yes, I will be the one to make the kill. But if your lightsabers do some of the work, that won't be a problem for me.
I'm sorry.
I need a second. The audacity.
I know, right? Okay.
Do you guys want to take a pause to eat some food, kind of have your mouths full and think this over?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like
Okay.
give you the look and
Roll.
just like
Roll resilience checks since this is very rich food.
Oh,
Misty,
yeah.
you're going to roll 2 purple. Wesley, you're going to roll 3 because you're a little bit more full.
Oh, wait. I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
What type of food is it?
So, it is mostly meat. It is all food that my son Welled just has killed and brought back to the tribe.
Okay.
So it's mostly meat. A couple of salads here and there.
I don't want salad.
That's fair.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Dap me up.
Well, okay. My question is, how...
Are you worried there's milk in it?
No. I'm worried about Togruta's eating habits compared to the Trandoshans. Like, will they care about how, like, scary my teeth are? Like, they're lizards, so I feel like maybe not, but...
Trandoshans also have pointed teeth.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they're
so-
not going to care, but Sinyet might.
Why not? I guess.
Yet seen you eat.
Yeah, I imagine at some point we must have eaten out in public, right? Maybe never. I don't
Maybe
know.
never. I don't know. I'm just...
We've never seen you drink a milkshake.
Yeah,
That's
because
fair.
I'm lactose intolerant. We've
Okay,
been
you're
over
right.
this. Okay, as long as it like doesn't matter, because
Yeah.
I know like
Yeah, you'll be fine.
humans are usually super sketched.
I got
two-
two disadvantage. Sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry.
Stole your thunder.
No.
Okay, no
Sorry.
successes or fails.
No, yeah.
But 2
the successes and the
disadvantage.
fails were a wash, but 2 disadvantage.
Okay, that will
After the
affect
wash.
your next roll. Okay.
2 successes and 1 disadvantage.
Okay, that will also affect your next roll, but you're able to chew through a little bit and think up a response for finding out that you are hunting with him.
I want to go, after stuffing some food in my mouth, I want to go, swallow and go, sorry. Don't you think it would, wouldn't you feel kind of poorly if you knew you won the hunt due to outside help?
Well, the other candidates have their teams as well, so it won't be a huge deal. As long as I make the killing blow, we are just fine.
I imagine there's a difference, though, between having your squad of locals versus having a Jedi's help. I mean,
Well, we are the Republic, so I'd want to show solidarity with our Republic brethren.
yes, that has a point.
So, are you prepared for the hunt tonight? Do you have weapons? Are you kitted?
Jedi are always prepared. However, I will need to discuss the plan for tomorrow's day with the Jedi Council, as they're going to want to be aware.
Well, the hunt starts tonight.
Correct. We will just go to our ship after we've spent some time with you and just discuss.
Okay, all right.
I have another question.
Yes.
Are you expecting all 4 of us to be hunting with you? Because we are also expected to provide security. you
Well,
understand?
yes, that's what the Republic said, was that the Jedi were going to come and protect me, going to come help me.
Okay, just to be clear, did they use the word help or did they exclusively use the word protect?
You know, here, I'm going to make sure that you guys are well kitted for this this next 3 days. Here are 1,000 credits each, and another 1,000 for your 2 friends. Go and get yourself something nice. And if you see a big old axe or maybe some other melee type weapon, I would love to have your discerning eye get me something new as well.
At this moment in conversation, may I use my sense power
Yeah.
which I've upgraded to also detect thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it.
As long as I get the appropriate pointology. So I still have Channel Agony, right? So every time I roll, I get another dark side point for free, and I rolled 1 dark side point.
Okay.
I'm debating quickly whether or not I want to use them.
Do it.
It seems
Do it.
my mental is, it just seems sus, right? Like, this is very clearly, like, I guess this is Wesley just thinking aloud. It's really not gonna affect Signac. This is clearly a bribe, right? Like, he just threw 4,000 credits at us.
Yes.
That's a lot of money. I'm not saying we like do the thing, but we can like take the bribe and then not do the thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend, it's just strain, right? To use dark side. It's strain and then conflict.
So it's strain, and
2
then we
strain per-
flip the 2
Yeah,
light
then-
side points to dark side, and then if we run out, that's when you start incurring conflict.
And then Channel Agony makes me take 2 wounds to use the extra one I get for free.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do all that. So I'm gonna take 2 wounds for strain and then use 2 blips or 2 destiny points. Yes.
Okay.
And I want to kind of see, I want to probe his emotions and thoughts and see if I can pick out any thoughts that might discern why he's being so pushy about us helping him. Why he, like why his expectations are so high and why he's willing to throw so much money at us to get us to help him.
So, with this sense power, you're feeling more his emotions, right? And so you see that he is a little bit stressed, but he's also pretty confident that that you are going to help him. That that is what was promised.
Weird. Okay. Then I guess we'll.
So that originally you had sense, and then what's added onto it?
Oh yeah. well-
yeah, detect thoughts. I'll read it out loud.
oh,
Because I
it
can-
is detect thoughts.
Yeah, it's
okay. I
it's
thought
a
it was just
magnitude
emotions.
upgrade. I can spend an extra blip to use. It's like the first upgrade is control. Spend another blip. The force user senses the current thoughts of one living target with whom he is engaged. So it is like surface level thoughts. I don't know. If
Okay.
it's surface. I don't know how deep the thoughts go. It just says detect the thoughts of.
Okay. So his surface level thoughts are I thought this would be easier. Like, I didn't think that I would have to throw all this money at them as well, like, just to get them kitted for this hunt. I thought they would be ready.
Okay. So it does. So overall, it just does seem he was expecting us to just come along
Yes.
and help him hunt. Okay. Cool. Thank you. And thank you, Darkness, my old friend.
All right. Well, your plates are empty. Let's get you another. He motions over to a droid, and they fill your plates. Misty, you had a little bit of food left over on yours, so they haven't like packed it quite as high as Wesley's. But both of you roll a resilience check against 2 red and 2 purple.
Jeez.
Oh wait, Wesley 2 red, 2 purple. Misty all purple, 4 purple.
Oh, because he.
Because
Ate a
he's
giant
pretty
breakfast.
full already from the milkshake and from the first
I'm
plate.
gonna throw up.
Also a small child.
No,
Well, not
I'm an
child.
adolescent.
a teenager.
6 failures, 3 advantage,
6 failures.
and 3 advantage.
All right, take 6 points of strain
I only
as
take 5 because I have a perk.
okay. As you become nauseous, this is a lot richer food than you are used to. The Jedi Order is all about simplicity, and this is very fatty, very well seasoned, and you are not feeling too great.
I got 2 successes and 3 disadvantages.
2 successes, 3 disadvantage. Okay. You're able to stomach this a lot easier. Also, being a meat eater, it is going down easily. And the feast continues, but he starts talking to the other guests. Yeah. Starts talking with his son, telling him how proud he is. And we cut the scene. Next, Kyrus and Daisy. You two are leaving the city, and as you are...
We do pick up communicators before we leave.
Oh, yes. We're getting to that.
Okay.
So, as you are on your way out, you're not out of the city yet, you're passing through the entertainment district. Daisy knows this area very well. She used to perform just a few blocks from here. And even in the midday sun, the neon lights paint the street. All right? A hooded beggar asks for some credits, and a red-scaled hand reaches out from under the robes with a cup.
Let me see.
I mean, I'm gonna probably
gonna-
nonchalantly toss 5 credits.
5 credits?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm gonna give him 10 credits.
10 credits?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do this, he looks at Daisy. He says, You look familiar. Are you from around here?
No, this is my first time on this planet.
Okay. Roll a 3 purple deception check. Also, are you wearing Jedi robes or are you wearing the leather
The heavy
I'm
clothes.
wearing concealing robes.
concealing
whatever
robes?
that is.
Okay, so add a blue die to that roll.
No. It just nothing. I got 4 blanks, 1 advantage, and 1 disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's not bad.
So, yes, there was a child acrobat with your complexion many years ago, but now it must have been someone else.
I think you do have me confused with someone else.
All right. But as you're passing through here, you remember that there are some smuggler markets in this part of town. Now, you might have to sneak around a little bit more, but you can get Rarity 7 gear in this part of town. The rest of town will be Rarity 5.
Okay. However, money. I don't have a lot of it.
Yeah, and you've got this inkling that maybe some money's just falling out of the sky somewhere else.
Yeah. Just a disturbance in the force.
A very rich disturbance in the
Yeah.
force.
I have
Um,
like 380 credits.
Oh, damn. Nice.
How do you have so many credits?
I just didn't buy a lot of stuff to
Oh,
begin with.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I spent almost all
Yeah, same,
of
same,
my
same,
money.
same.
Yeah.
You dap me up.
Okay, but you did tell Master Fawn that you would get comm links.
Yes.
Yeah, so I still do want to get those. And I
Okay.
think those are
Yeah.
25 a
They're
pop.
not super expensive.
Yes,
though.
yeah, I think 25 is right. So go ahead and mark that off.
Yeah, and we'll just get 4.
Wait, why?
You'd only
One for
need 3
everybody.
because What's Her Face has one.
Master Fawn already has one.
Oh,
She has the hollow one.
oh
And
that's
they,
right, yeah,
they
yeah.
work the same.
Okay.
Or they
3.
work-
then.
yeah.
Wait, okay. I can buy Signets.
Very well. And, yeah.
So you are able to do that without any trouble. It is, comm links are all over the place.
Yeah.
So you are able
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I do remember seeing an in-ear comm link that's supposed to be a little bit more concealed.
Ooh, when we get to everyone together market phase, we'll find one of those
Okay,
for you.
gotcha.
Find the
I love market phases. I don't know why. I love role playing, being at a busy district. It's just so cool, bro.
Yeah. I am still going to pick up that extra one, though, 3 in total.
Okay.
And then if we find an in-ear one, then I guess I'll just get
Yeah.
an in-ear one.
Sounds good. All right, Damien and Stevie, Daisy, and Kyrus. Our heading down through an industrial sector now. It's starting to get more dirty. It's a little more smoky. You can smell the oil of machines and workers. And you come to a large quarry, all right, where they are digging out chunks and chunks of rock. And there is a political rally going on right now. All right? You're kind of far away, so it's hard for you to hear, except when he really speaks up. But you can recognize from this far away that the Trandoshan speaking is Bay Regret. And he is in a orange oil-stained worker's jumpsuit. He has green skin, and he is just bellowing at the top of his lungs. Politicians want you to think that you have to choose between old money or new money. Trandosha and the belt are being stripped of their natural beauty by the Republic. They call this hole in the ground progress. Now, roll stealth checks to see if anyone recognizes you. And with your hooded cloak, you can include the blue die.
Against what?
Against 2 purple. No one's looking at you just yet.
It's a wash.
It's a wash? Okay.
So many today. It's really weird.
1 failure.
1 failure.
I rolled 5 positive, and 3 of them were blank.
Okay. So as you start working your way up and through the crowd, someone seems to recognize you. Hey, are you someone? And you just kind of push your way past. But the crowd is starting to recognize you too. He bellows again, and you're getting closer so you can hear more of it. It says, metals sent to other worlds are now credits lining the pockets of the Republic. Whether it's the old money or the new money, it's money that you, the workers, will never see. Roll another check as the crowd is getting more riled up. It is now 4 purple.
Oh no. 2 disadvantage.
I
2
feel bad that
disadvantage.
we
No
didn't go
successes or
here.
failures.
Success or failure.
Okay.
We would have got the smoke, you know what?
2 advantage.
Okay.
No failures or
Cool. No failures. All right. And the crowd is just like getting all worked up, and he goes to finish his speech. Yes.
As we're like moving up, stealthing through and everything, we're right next to each other, but Kyrus kind of like over the noise is gonna like try and stage whisper to Daisy. Daisy, this is going to potentially get very violent. I need you to be on guard.
I am. You need to stay on guard as well.
He's ignoring that.
Honestly,
Daisy will remember this.
I
that's
didn't
fair.
think that it was going to be like so much headbutting between you two. I thought that was going to be the easy group.
Well, to be fair, I did roll poorly for discipline, and this is all going to my head.
Yeah.
He's basically Master Fawn now.
Got him.
That's what he thinks, bro.
That's what he thinks.
Anyways, it's basically what happens is I kind of like go in, I say that to her, and then I just turn away and then like start walking off. Then as like she's trying to reply.
Roll a leadership check against 3 purple and 1 black because it's hard to be heard, and so you're kind of yelling at her.
Okay, that's a wash.
Wow.
That's a wash. Okay, 1 disadvantage.
1 disadvantage.
I rolled a
Okay.
blank on the yellow die. That's the one that's supposed to have my back.
We hate to
Right?
see it.
It's like kind of rude that there is a blank on that one.
I agree.
Like I get it for the greens because it's like, I don't know, like are you skilled at this or not? But like the yellows,
It's like I am.
It's
skilled
because
at
there's
this.
Yeah, that's, like,
always a
rude.
chance. There's always a chance you're gonna fuck it up.
yeah,
Maybe he uses the wrong tone because
Yes,
he's not
that's
the best at that.
it's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So the crowd is just pulsing with energy at this point, and he turns to the group, raising his fists, and he says, "We will rise up like a sarlacc from the pit. We will consume the corporate elite, and we will feed on their flesh for 1,000 years. And the crowd just erupts, just chanting his name, Bay, 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 Bay. And he starts to make his way down from the stage. And you see that he has 2 bodyguards, a large Wookiee and a Mandalorian that you saw earlier in the
The
spaceport.
one
Oh, damn.
with the next
suit.
And a
Yeah.
Wookiee, though?
And a Wookiee. Yes.
Interesting.
So he's going off stage. Is he kind
Yeah.
of like going away from the crowd?
Yeah, so he's going off stage. He's starting to make his way out of the crowd.
Okay, I
Yes.
think we.
Would he go east or west?
He would be going east
Okay, gotcha.
towards the buildings and the clutter that direction.
Okay.
I think then that like I'll start moving for like an intercept course
Okay.
kind of a thing. Try and like get out of the crowd so that then we can go and talk to him.
Okay. How are you approaching him?
Oh, I'm not trying to be like when we get out of the crowd
Okay.
is when I'll like completely drop all forms of stealth and like just kind of walk up just like
Okay. But you are still stealthing through the crowd, like to get to him.
yeah, I think that's probably the best idea.
Okay. Roll one more stealth check
Ooh, against.
against
4 purple still.
2 red
Okay, so this is death.
and 2 purple.
This is death.
Omega Death.
Yeah, so that's a despair
Nice.
and a
nice.
disadvantage.
Perfect.
Okay.
What'd
So,
you get?
as you are kind of trying
What
to
about me though?
Oh, yes. His was
5?
so bad that
You were
we'll
like,
see
"They're
what
doomed."
happens here.
5 successes.
Oh.
And 2 disadvantage.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I mean, when a despair only
Well.
counts for 1 failure and 1
Yeah.
disadvantage.
So as you are getting up closer, a guard grabs Damien. It's like, look, he has a lightsaber. And Bay turns to you and says, look, the Jedi are here to assassinate me for speaking the truth.
God damn it.
Oh no. Daisy's gonna speak up and say, "We're not here to harm anyone. We're
You're-
here to protect you."
You're with this Jedi?
Yes. I see. She says it more confidently than
I
that, though,
Okay.
because she's successful.
Yeah.
I am a skilled
I
metalworker.
also would like to speak up.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Those are lies being presented to you. You must understand that Jedi do not deal in assassination attempts. If we were to do that, there would be bounty hunters or something of the sort.
I know all about your Shadow War, Jedi.
Shadow War.
Yes.
This is news
You
to me.
used it to oppress our people.
Your people. We're oppressing your people.
Yes.
And that's why you're having a democratic election, because we
Hey.
want to hear from
Hey.
your
Yes,
people.
look at your hands. They have never worked a day in their life. You are probably some librarian's son.
Damn it. He's right.
And
Were you really?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot more like sophisticated than that, but like,
But essentially.
but essentially, yeah,
You're just the kid of a nerd.
yeah. I don't know. Is like anyone, is everyone just kind of like joining in on this and like being?
Daisy's
Yeah.
gonna try and tell Kyrus basically to shut the fuck up, but nicer. Like,
Respectfully, Kyrus.
Kyrus, please, we're not here to argue with him.
now you have worker hands. I see that you have spent time working. Wow, that was really awkward. Okay. Now,
You know the
Yeah, no-
toils of labor.
You work
Yes.
sometimes.
You've job.
now, are you the slave of this Jedi?
No. No, sorry, I don't laugh like that because that's weird.
You could if you want.
I'm nobody's slave. He's my friend.
I have a scowl on my face,
Okay.
but I'm not saying anything.
And as this interchange is happening, a flash of light erupts from under the podium as a large explosion throws the first 2-3 rows of people back, and screams ensue. The Wookiee jumps on top of Bay, covering his body, and everyone starts scattering. There are bodies on the ground, and the Wookiee goes to pick Bay up and run him out of there.
At that point,
Oh, I am flipping 2 dark side points as I do that.
I'll kind of like completely switch demeanor, and I would actually like to roll a leadership check.
Okay.
Because what I'm trying to do is I'll just kind of like try and yell out, but I'll just say, everyone, please evacuate immediately. If there are any doctors, we need your assistance.
All right. Roll that leadership check against, let's see, 3 purple and 3 black, because of all the chaos that's going around you. All of those environmental dice are trying to signify that.
Would keen-eyed help me at all? It helps me see better.
Yeah, so it will help you see if there are any doctors in the area. All right.
Okay.
See if there's.
So can I remove? It says remove 1 of the black die.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, and advantages will be if there are doctors in the area.
Okay. Oh, now we're maybe talking. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if this is good.
Chad.
Oh, it is good.
Nice.
Success and advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Yep.
Okay, so the people were already running away, so they listen to you and they start fleeing. But one Trandoshan, red-skinned, comes up like, "I'm a doctor. What can we do?"
We need to help these wounded.
All right, and so you start to perform first aid on some
While
wounded.
that's happening,
I'm gonna
Yes.
contact Master Fawn and let her and like. Can I do like 2 things? I'm contacting Master Fawn and I'm trying to like look around like in the area to see if there's anyone like running from anyone. I guess that looks suspicious.
Okay.
But I'm gonna contact Master Fawn and say there's just been an attack at Candidate Regat's alley. What is it called? Rally. That with an R. There's an explosion. I'm trying to see if we can find anyone suspicious.
Understood. We'll be there momentarily. Keep an eye on the candidate and attend to any wounded. If the candidate leaves, however, you must stay in his line of sight. As unfortunately, we are not here for the civilians. And then
Okay.
you and I are gonna...
Head that way. Slow down
No.
over.
Okay.
I would say less of a slither and more of like a sprint.
A jaunt.
like a Jedi leap over.
One Jedi leap.
Then I guess I'm gonna try and find him again and follow.
Okay. So roll. You're going to roll 2 perception checks. Okay. The first one is you know the general idea where he's at. So you're going to roll that one with 1 purple and 3 of the black dice, 3 of the environmental dice, because the riot's still going on. Everyone's running, to see if you can keep track of him. And then to see if you can track down anyone that might be responsible is going to be 2 red die added to that roll. So roll the 2 separate.
This is a pretty nuts situation.
Yeah, for real.
Like for newbies, fucking Padawans, this is their first experience, like, out in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
2
I feel bad.
successes and 3 disadvantage.
Okay, so you can see him. The Wookiee and the Mandalorian are rushing him towards the back of the crowd. They are going to get to this spaceship towards the back next turn if you cannot stop them or get in the way. But they are trying to evacuate him out of here.
Okay.
All right. And then, Damien, you are trying to heal critical injuries.
yeah, well, I'm at least trying to get doctors to some of these people. And,
Okay.
like,
Do you want to try and do anything yourself?
I don't think that I'm going to be trying to, like, do any first aid because I think I'm at least reflective enough to know that I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But it would be things like moving debris off of people,
Okay.
trying to drag people away from the scene, and trying to look at any potential like fires or things that are about to collapse and get people out of that area.
Okay. Yeah.
So damage control, basically.
Sounds good. Let's see. I'm going to call that a mechanics check to see if you can see anything about to collapse.
Oof. Against.
Against 2 purple, 3
Okay.
black.
Shit.
Yep.
2 black because of the eyes?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta take my wins where I can get them.
Yeah.
Failure and a disadvantage.
All right. You can't see it, but the stage starts to collapse and it falls on another civilian.
Oh shit.
All
That's gonna
right.
live in my nightmares.
All right. Stevie.
I'm gonna try and follow after Bayroget and his Wookiee and Mandalorian
Okay.
bodyguards.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of forget looking for anyone suspicious because Master Fawn told me to keep. And can I call out? Be like, hold on. No, wait.
Yeah, they are not listening to you.
Okay, that's
Even
fair.
if they did hear
They're
you.
probably like, who the fuck is she anyway?
Yep. They are running away.
Okay.
Oh, you could probably like force jump your way to them.
I mean, yeah.
Or force sprint.
Oh,
Force anything,
I can
really.
force sleep a medium distance.
Yeah, you could probably get close to him.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, can I just kind of want to get as
Okay,
close to him
yeah.
as possible.
Roll that acrobatics check with your force power, however that works.
I think it's with the leap. It's just the force power.
Oh,
'cause
it's
like
just
the
the force power?
guaranteed.
Cool.
jump.
What do I roll?
Your force die.
It's dark side. I'm gonna use it though.
Yeah.
You're going to use it?
Yeah.
Do you need 2 to get the further distance? That's how it usually works, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, but we have the power crystal too.
Oh yeah, so you can
Ooh.
roll 2 instead of 1. But if you want to use your power crystal, you can roll a second die to see what's on the second die before you make any decisions.
Okay, that's true.
Another dark side blitz.
It's another dark side. I am gonna use it though.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, I didn't know that's what happens.
He flips that, you take 2 strain,
Mhm.
and you get 1 conflict.
I'll mark
I
down
thought you
your
don't
conflict.
get conflict
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're flipping.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that true?
Yeah, it's not
Once
until
we
we
get-
run out.
Until we run out. Yeah.
All right. They are working their way up, starting to get into the ship.
Okay, can I kind of just follow them? Is that weird?
You gonna try and like smuggle aboard their ship, or
I wanna I don't wanna sneak. I just gonna be like, we came here to protect you. We
Okay.
need to wait for Kyrus.
roll a leadership check?
That's not my thing. No.
Yep, it's gonna be an average leadership check, so 2 purple die, and then those 3 black die.
One failure.
All right. Yeah, they are very focused on what they're doing. They're
Wait, did you roll the black die too?
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's not close enough?
the riot's still going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
hoping
I am
she was close enough,
but there's
that,
still
like,
a
it
lot
wouldn't-
going on. There was just an attack
Yeah.
on his life.
So, they get into the ship and they start flipping all the switches to take off.
Oh, am I able to get in the ship? Or was that just for the yelling?
So,
I was just gonna follow him, but
this is one of the like smaller speeder type ships. You could try and like hold on to the top of it, but
I don't want to fall off it.
yeah.
I'm gonna try and jump onto the speeder.
All right.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay. Since you already used your force jump, I'm gonna say you make it on top of the speeder as they start taking off.
Do they notice me?
Yes, they do notice you. All right.
Probably
Now he's
terrifying
really gonna
for them,
Think that I'm
like-
trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Flipping back to Kyrus. Still like helping people out. Have you started?
Well,
like,
that person who just
investigating?
had the stage fall on him.
Yeah.
I think that Kyrus at this point like looks at that and is kind of shell shocked for what would equate to a round,
Okay.
and is just kind of like, "What the fuck do I do here?" And he's, yeah, not sure. He's just kind of standing there paralyzed.
Okay.
But once he like probably comes to his senses, he will try and go and help other people.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna have you roll a healing check. Just like as a general, like how much are you able to help out? So roll a medicine check, and you're trying to heal critical injuries. So these are going to be against 3 purple die.
Okay, there is a slight chance.
And it is starting to like die down. People are getting away from the blast zone. So 2 black die, but with your trait 1.
Okay. One failure.
All right, you are trying to do CPR first aid on this guy, and he dies in your hands.
Oh god.
You're just having a bad day.
Kyrus is just taking L's today, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I see him like during this time, like the guy dies in his arms, and then he's just like fuck again, and then he goes over and like just starts dragging bodies over to the one doctor who managed to actually pipe up, and like I see it as like the doctor's just like, no, that's another dead one. That's another dead one.
Oof. Yep. All right.
Ugh, sadness.
Flipping back to Daisy, roll an acrobatics check to stay on top of
What?
the.
What is that?
Ooh, is it called acrobatics?
Athletics?
Athletics. Yes. Sorry.
Would it be athletics or
Ooh,
coordination?
I will let Daisy pick athletics or coordination.
Coordination.
Because I
Okay.
feel like you could argue for both.
Yeah, so with the coordination, you're like trying to find handholds, keeping your balance better
Like
Grab 2
staying
red
low to the
dice.
ship
Yeah.
so that you're not
Against.
getting knocked off.
against 2 red.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a
It
whole.
definitely makes sense.
whole-
I'm so stressed.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so there's 1 to spare. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so we're gonna count that as 2 failures.
Okay, so then total 1 success and 2 advantage.
Okay,
Okay.
Got him.
So-
Damn.
you are able to stay on top of the speeder as they
Okay.
start taking off,
Is there?
and
Oh, sorry.
the Wookiee sees you and swipes at you to try and knock you off.
Jesus.
All right. What is your athletic score?
I don't. I have 2 ranks in it,
You have 2 ranks? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to
and
upgrade my purple die to 2 red die to see if he can hit you. He is not able to hit you.
Thank
He
heaven.
swipes and he misses. And they start yelling loudly, but you cannot make out what they're saying. A lot of and
Wait, that was so good. What the hell?
thank you. I've been working on
I'm
it.
so jealous of people who can.
Dude, honestly,
what
right?
they
Like,
sound.
jeez.
And he draws attention to the other two in the cabin. It is now your turn again. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to I want to get in the most stable place I can. If I'm not in the most stable place,
Okay.
possible. And then I'm trying to signal to them somehow that I'm not trying to harm them.
Ooh, how are you doing that though?
There's not much I can do. I guess I'm gonna do my best to make what I'm doing come across as I'm just gonna not be I want to be in a stable position, but not trying to get closer to them because I don't want to think that I'm trying to advance on them.
Okay.
So if I can find a stable position off to the side.
Okay. I will count that as an aim. So you're going to get a blue die in this next check. But they have been alerted to you, and Bay is the one driving, and he is going to do a hard maneuver
Oh, that's rude.
to try and knock you off. And we're going to add 2 black die to this next roll.
Okay.
Yep. So 2 black die, 1 blue, the 2 red, and then your coordination.
Stress levels rise.
I hate when the party is split because when you're watching the other players, you're just so stressed for them, you can't do anything. You can't help
Can't give
out.
input.
You're double
no
split
failures,
now.
no success. It cancels out, and 4 advantage.
Okay. I am going to flip 2 dark side points to push that wash into a failure as you fall off and you roll. With all that advantage, you're not going to take any damage,
Okay.
but they speed off into the distance.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let Master Fawn know.
All right. And you're just going to continue doing medical things?
Yeah, just try and
Helping
help
the
out the
doctor.
doctor
Okay.
as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm going to say it takes 5 or 10 minutes for Daisy to run her way back. She did hold on for a good bit. And so you are able to kind of shore up the wounded, get them together. Professionals are starting to arrive to take care of everybody.
Okay. And I'm assuming police show
Yes.
up as well. So at that point, then Kairos will just kind of go over and just be like, a bomb blew up over under the stage. We saw a flash and the explosion happened. It was just over there.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you very much. They head over there and start investigating.
Yeah.
My heart aches for Kairos, dude.
I feel so bad.
Yeah. This is not like his time at the
Is
library.
he visibly? Is Daisy back there?
Yes. Yeah.
Is he visibly shaken?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay. Kairos, I think maybe you should sit down.
There's others.
No, you
I
should
can
sit
still
down.
help the doctors.
I'm gonna kind of
more.
put. I don't know how much taller he is than me.
I don't think too much.
Daisy's just gonna put her hand on his shoulder and just kind of guide him to go sit down.
Okay. Yeah, he'll end up
and
sitting
get
down.
him some water or something.
Okay. Damien, I want you to roll a cool check, and with her help, you're going to get 3 blue die.
Oh, damn.
And I've added a bunch of conflict to your sheet today.
Yep.
This is going to try and get some of that conflict off.
Okay.
So roll that without anything opposed and tell me what you get.
Oh, okay. Let's see. That is 3 successes and 4 advantage.
Okay. So you are still slightly shaken, but you are getting support from Daisy. All right. So Master Fawn and Sinyet now arrive on the scene. What would you two like to do? You see Daisy comforting Kyrus, and the police are hard at work. The medical professionals are putting people on hover stretchers and taking them away.
Does it look pretty much like it's pretty much under control at this point, right? Like the medical personnel are
Yes.
there, the police officers are there. I guess I want to go up to one of the police officers, because like from our point of view, they got there first.
Yeah.
And just ask, do you guys have any idea who might have done this?
Oh, sir, I did not realize that this
Ma'am.
was Jedi business.
They call everybody sir.
Do you really? Oh, that's Pog. I take back my ma'am comment.
Unless you're like political, then they do like milady and
We
Yeah, like the president would be ma'am.
yeah.
Yes,
We
yeah.
were sent here-
Sir is not gender specific
yeah,
in Star
I got it,
Wars.
I got it.
Yep.
I'm dumb. It's me. It was me the whole time. We were sent here to protect the politicians, so I just figured I'd ask if we could consolidate any information we have between the two of us as to who might be targeting them.
Well, this is the first time anything like this has happened during this campaign cycle.
Is there anyone you can think of that has a personal vendetta against candidate Brigitte?
Well,
Breek or
Rag
Bay
rat.
Brigitte?
yeah,
Riot.
Brigitte.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
right.
Regrets.
Well, I could see either of the other candidates. It's gotten very heated. He's got his workers striking against the companies that both of them own. It is slowing down production, but nothing really standing out on the holovids.
Okay. Do you have any information on the kind of bomb that went off?
We are still investigating that. Would you like to take a look?
Yes.
All right. Roll a... Man. Roll a computers check.
Can I aid in this since I've like actually been to combat?
Yes.
Whereas these three have not.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Against.
I will roll over here. We'll see what you get. So roll that computers check. You are aiding.
Yeah, do I just add a blue die or do I roll separately?
You can add as many blue dice as you have ranks in computer.
I don't have any.
Okay, then just one.
Okay. So one blue die goes to
Yes.
Wesley's roll? Okay.
I have 2 successes and 2 advantage.
All right. From the remnants of the bomb, you can't tell much, but it does not look like Trandoshan technology as
Oh.
far as you can tell.
Wow. That's a little sus. Okay, cool. I will keep that information in my brain, and I will go try to meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay. You all meet up.
Cool.
Is everyone all right?
Kyrus, noticing you, just kind of like dusts himself off and stands up. Yes, master.
Daisy, what's going on?
I'm not totally sure what happened while I was gone, but there was an explosion up on the stage, but thankfully it was after Bayraget actually left the stage. He left with his bodyguards. There's a Mandalorian and a Wookiee.
Interesting.
It's the Mandalorian that delivered the Nexu.
All right.
They left on their speeder. I tried to hang on, but I couldn't. So when I
That's why
came
you're
back,
covered in dust. Okay.
yes. I took a tumble, but I'm fine.
Okay.
Master Fawn, roll a leadership check roll a disappointment check.
No, don't say that.
I'm not really like disappointed. I'm just
Tried her best.
You're not disappointed. Daisy jumps on the speeder. You're like, oh, that's cool. I shoot at a thief. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate being the middle child, bro. It's every time.
Honestly, you really are.
I am.
Literally, yeah.
ooh, less good. One failure,
Damn.
2 advantage.
Okay, so that one failure, your disappointment is going to affect Daisy.
I'm not
But
disappointed.
what you're like pointing out, like the dust and like that she,
Okay.
yeah, it's stressing her out a little
Oh,
bit.
it's. I'm just gonna misinterpret it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense.
Do I get strained?
You're going to get a point of conflict at the end.
Oh, okay.
All right. And did you see which way the speeder continued on after you were I guess I was going to say shoved off, but that's not really what happened. Like after you were no longer on.
Yes.
I was gonna ask about that
Yeah,
before, but I was like,
It was
That away.
heading
A lot was
back
going on.
towards the city.
Well,
I'm gonna give Senyak. Wait, are you not right? Are you over there right
We're
now?
here. We're all,
Are
we're all
you-
grouped up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give Senyak her comm link
Oh, thanks.
while thinking about it.
is there anything that we can tell needs to be dealt with while we're here?
No, it looks like the authorities have got it covered now.
Well, why don't we go back to the ship? We have a couple of things to discuss. We'll get some rest before the hunt tomorrow.
Tonight.
Now, on your way back, you are going to pass through that entertainment district and a more like generalized market district.
I was gonna say I did want to split up the 4,000 credits.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
I think we need to wait
Do you not wanna
we
spend
see-
it?
I don't want. I think he asked for like an axe. If we find a cool axe, then let's get it. But unless you guys feel like you're lacking in like equipment, which you shouldn't be because you have a lightsaber, I don't think we should spend his money on anything but like for him, because I haven't been able to talk to the council about like whether or not he was told the same thing we were or like what's going on. So I don't want to spend his money and then be even more like tied to him, if that makes sense. So
Okay. So, as you are going into this survival phase of things, we are actually going to track your encumbrance. Okay?
Okay.
That is what you are carrying on your person. So, everyone can count their lightsaber and what they're on, what robes they're wearing as 0. That's going to be nothing. Everything else is 5 plus your brawn is how much you can carry. Okay, 5 plus your brawn.
Is that the number of items we can carry in addition to our clothing and our lightsaber?
So each item will have an encumbrance rating
Okay.
next to it. So some larger rifles are 2 or even 3, but your average blaster is 1.
Yeah, like I have an explorer's knife that's 2 encumbrance and a holdout blaster that's 1. So
Yeah, so that explorer's knife is like machete size is what I'm picturing.
yeah.
Okay. Now, as we move into this market phase, are you going to the entertainment sector, like black market, smugglers market area?
I
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think we need it. I mean, I wanted that in-ear one just to, be cool, but it's not really necessary.
Okay. Well,
Are
I'm
we-
going to.
Huddled together during the mock fit phase?
Yes.
yeah, we are all together. Like you guys are not.
What if we went to the black market / entertainment area? Because they could have, this isn't character, because they could have things that we wouldn't find anywhere else that could really help us in our dealings.
What could you possibly want?
I don't know, but that's the problem. What if they have something that could prove really helpful?
What if they have something that can prove really harmful?
Then we don't buy it.
No, I mean people, not like things. It's not a safe place.
After today's dealings, I do not believe that it is in our best interest to go to such a seedy spot of town. From what I understand, they were not too keen on seeing Jedi at that rally to begin with, and I don't want to be seen post-bombing in a market where nefarious dealings usually happen.
That's a good point.
I understand.
All right, that is very fair. Now, I'm going to give you guys the equipment lists, and anything 5 or under you can buy. I would recommend 10 rations for the 3-ish days you're going to be out. All right, everything else is to your discretion. All right, so let's talk about conflict before we finish up this market phase. So, Kyrus, you've had quite
I had
the day.
a hell of a time.
All
I
right.
feel so bad.
At one point today, you had 8 conflict, but
Oh my gosh.
Daisy helped comfort you, and it is only 4.
Oh,
So,
damn. I'm getting off kind of easy, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I fell into arrogance with the whole, failing
Yep.
that discipline check and having the leadership thing go to his head. And his other emotional weakness is fear.
ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I did not take that into account. We're going to call it 6 conflict. Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me.
I mean, because that's fucking terrifying.
That's
Yeah.
awful, yeah, dude.
When your entire life is, looking at books and then, swinging around a fancy sword. You
Suddenly,
don't see
you
that.
see people get blown to bits.
Yeah.
You see people get crushed by buildings.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad.
It's fucked.
All right.
It's kind of funny.
Daisy, you also had a little bit more of a stressful day. You are going to have 4 conflict
Okay.
today. And then Master Fawn and Signette, not so much. 2 conflict each. Go ahead and roll those up.
3 for me because of
Yes,
Channel agony.
3 for you because of your channel agony trait.
Okay. I only went down 1 morality. So I rolled a 5. So I'm sitting at 92.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Master Fawn, how are you doing? I see you stressing about this roll over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a second. Let me finish the math in my head. You can
Okay.
move on.
Signette.
I went up 5 points, so I'm now at 54 morality.
Nice. Okay.
Not bad.
And Daisy?
I'm one
I
neutral
also
girl.
went up 5.
Okay.
I'm at 69.
Nice.
I was laughing.
I love how that wasn't prompted, just everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got it,
It's
right?
the law.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's important. All right.
I'm so close to being white side.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Master
Now I
Fawn.
should roll the 10.
I have equaled out at 50,
Okay.
but
Ooh,
that was going down.
Oof.
So
Sounds good.
I feel bad. You get
She's stressed.
next
dude.
session. You roll first, so you get all the good luck.
oh no, it's okay.
Cause we always roll pretty high.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily sharing the die or if it's just Master Fawn.
It's just a conflicted person.
Yeah.
I feel that, dude. I too am conflicted.
All right. And then experience.
My
All
favorite
right.
part, baby.
So Master Fawn and Signette had a pretty easy day.
I don't know, dude. I ate a lot of food.
I
You
also
did eat
would
a
like
lot
to
of food.
point out,
That we ate a lot of food.
not even just that, but we got thrown for a loop. I'm not saying we should earn more XP for it, but you keep saying we had an easy day, but compared to them, obviously, yes. But
Debatable, but go on.
no.
It's a meme, it's a
But
meme.
being like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll sit down for this feast. And then they're like, oh, you work for us. Instead of like what
here to
we
protect
were
everyone.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And
that's pretty stupid.
while we're lobbying, I read someone's mind for the first time ever.
All right. Okay.
That's cute.
No, it's not, dude. That's
15
badass.
experience both.
Cool.
Yep.
It's really
each.
badass.
Even with the
Sorry.
milkshake?
I
Thank
didn't
you.
mean to say
Yeah, the
there was
milkshake held you back from earning experience.
And remember, yours is 5 lower. So 10 for Master Fawn,
Okay.
15 for Signette, and then Kyrus and Daisy, 25 each.
Oh, dope.
It was a stressful day. A lot
Yeah,
happened.
one hell of a day.
Yeah.
I got to use my force leap though.
Yeah.
I was excited about that. And I thought about it. It makes a lot of sense for her to like really zero in on that. Because like in the caves, she was struggling to make those jumps. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
that's
Yeah,
my
I like that too.
justification for
All right. So switching over to market phase, I'll give you guys some lists and we will.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it between episodes and we'll talk about what you bought next time.
Sweet.
All right. Later, rejects.
Deuces.
Bye.
Do we?
It's an
Okay.
awkward sign off.
So do we strain? Do we heal strain in between sessions? Right?